Hey guys, welcome back to another round of War Robots with Pendous. So I did a warm-up round 2 rounds ago, and then the last round I played was also on the Canyon map. Yeah, the last one, definitely not worth posting. That was like the most annoying round ever. It was like all just like campers all over the place. Like there was, oh man, I didn't think that guy would be able to get me there. Yeah, it was like all, I think it was like 5 Furies. Well, it was let's see, it was 3 Furies, a Natasha, and a Raijin on the enemy team. And it was just like, and then on my team, it was also a bunch of camping bots. So I was pretty much the only guy for most of the game. Going around and grabbing beacons or trying to do anything, and it was just super frustrating. And actually, I'm wondering if I think as soon as and I've talked about this before too, but as soon as I get once I hit 80% wins, which I had. Let's see, last night before I went to bed, I hit 80% wins in gold tier, but and whenever that happens, I get like until I hit like 50%, I get like really hard matches like all the time, and the majority of them, there's just like tons and tons of ranged bots, and it's like super annoying. You shut the ground. Anyway, so enough about that. It's kind of complainy and annoying and stuff. I'm not trying to be that way. Oh, this is gonna be fun. There we go. Look at these 3. They can't do anything. They're shooting their Noricums. They're so cute. Oh, it looks like I've got something with thunders behind me from my team, so that's really nice to see too. That bowl spread's helpful with these big fat guys. But anyways, yeah. So introduction for the video. Yesterday and today I loaded up with all medium robots, and I've been trying to see how high I can get my damage. Let me see if I can block this stalker from hitting the Carnage here. There we go. Oh, hey, look. Oh, never mind. I thought he was trying to like stand behind me to stay protected, but he like he was trying to leapfrog me. Oh man, me and this guy, we are a nuisance up here. This is awesome. Anyways, I'm trying to see how high I can get damage with nothing but medium robots. I've played around with different setups. Just waiting a second here for this guy to get out of that bubble shield from the Fujin. So yeah, I gave that a second so that I didn't do any damage into that, and I kind of aimed behind him there so that I could max that out a little bit. So anyways, yeah, we're having a pretty good run here. We're being pretty obnoxious. Oh man, that guy tearing me up there. That was kind of wasting my pinatas. I should have saved that. But you guys know how I am. I get to talking and stuff. I was going to say, my shield's got to be about done. Yeah, totally glued up. Yeah, so I've been playing around with different bots and stuff in here. It looks like we've got a guy on my team just standing there. But yeah, I've messed around with different bots and stuff in here, and I decided, because I was getting, like, every game I was between like 5 and 800,000 damage, but I could never really get over like, I think 850,000 was the highest I got. And I was trying to have like a really good mix of medium robots, so I had like a Boa in there, and I had the Fujin in there, and then yeah, 1 Carnage and 2 Galahads I think is what I had. So I was trying to give it like a good mix, kind of have like this like island of misfit toys kind of thing, but I wasn't getting what I wanted. I was trying to get over 1 million damage with them, yeah, just for fun kind of thing. And so what I ended up doing is I put in my 3 Carnages again, and instead of loading it up with the Tridents like you guys saw in the last one that I did with 3 Carnages, I loaded it up with Zeus. And earlier today I had a guy ask me if I could do some stuff on Zeus, so we'll talk about it in this video here. So you see me, typically you wouldn't be in this spot right here. Let me see if I can zap this guy, and then I'll come right back to that beacon so it doesn't get changed. I might be able to do that one more time without that guy being able to change our beacon. So I'll use my sprint to get back there faster. Yeah, okay, it looks like we got it just in time. But anyways, yeah, normally you wouldn't be over here in this spot, but none of my teammates are really pushing the center beacon this round, so I decided, well, at least that I've seen anyway, I spent a lot of time over on that side area over there, so I'm just as guilty, I think. But anyways, yeah, so I piled up against this, seeing that Rhino coming in so that he couldn't get what he could. I should be able to outrun all of his Orkans here and pinatas. Oh, that must be frustrating, man. But anyways, yeah, so I played that role as long as I could there. Anyway, just holding that beacon so that they didn't get an advantage on us, because it seems like a lot of the players on my team were standing back, except for that guy that was hanging out with me with his Carnage Thunders. So, but yeah, so be ready to use your support bot to move in if you need to. Just standing at the side or the outskirts of the battlefield the entire game, generally you're being a detriment. If your team is... I mean, obviously look at the beacon bar and everything, and we weren't losing on the beacon bar, but I didn't want to get that way because everyone's been standing back so much. So be ready when you're using a support bot or sniping or anything like that. Be ready to move in, take a beacon, or pressure somewhere, or create a presence somewhere on the field so that you're freaking them out, like anything like that. Just keep that in mind. Anyways, with the Zeus, so... the way I have it right now, I've got a level 11 and a level 8, so I'm doing about 25,000 damage per zap, which is pretty solid. So after 15 seconds, well, basically like 18 seconds because it's a 1 second discharge. After 18 seconds, I'm able to do 75,000 damage. So for most bots that you're coming across when, you know, everyone on the other team's not max level, that's usually about half the health on average of any bot. And you're able to do that in a very short amount of time from 600 meters. So the Zeus are a lot of fun, and I've been seeing a lot more. You still see a lot of shielded bots and everything, but you just need to make sure you're being selective with your target or being aware of where shielded bots are facing so that you can zap them when you can. Like that Raijin, for example, like if he's facing the other way. I'm trying to make my way back towards the center beacon here since we're down on bots. We've only got 3 guys left on my team. I want to see if I can get back over there, but it looks like I'm pretty well pinned down by the other Carnage and stuff. Let me hop into my second Galahad here, my plasma one. That way I can put pressure on, and I can also avoid damage from those Zeus, from that Carnage there. He seems like he knows what he's doing. That Raijin's not really taking a lot of shots, so that's why I didn't bother loading out like a Carnage or something like that. So I was just trying to get into that side of the Rhino there. Alright, so his shield's up, so I'm going to immediately switch targets. We'll see if we can do some damage into the Leo. Once he drops his shield, I'll turn and shoot him. Oh, never mind. Looks like my teammates got him. Oh, and I just realized that Leo's out of range. I was paying too much attention to that Rhino and not enough attention to range. Alright, so... Crap, I just got zapped really good there. Since he just zapped me, I didn't bother putting my shield up quite yet. I wanted to get into center a little bit quicker. Oh, I'm dead. That's just how those rockets coming in, but we neutralized the beacon, so that's really good. So we're still 3 versus 4, looks like. Well, you know what? Maybe I should have dropped into my other Carnage. My other one has my level 11 and level 12 Thunders on it, and it's a level 10 Carnage, so I probably should have jumped into that guy, but oh well. I couldn't remember which one was on the list, and I just kind of made a quick decision there, so... Alright, so that guy's cleared out. Just take his shield down there. Alright, then we gotta focus on this guy here. So I'll wait for my sprint to come back. We'll recharge the Thunders here just for a second, and I'll move right in. Once he puts his shield up, I'll not fire my Thunders, stay out of his line of sight for just a second, and alright, he shouldn't have too much charge on those Orkans, so yeah, it looks like we're able to avoid a lot of damage from that. Those Aphids can't really do anything to us unless we're point blank on this guy. Alright, he should go down here. I'll take minimal damage, hopefully. Yeah, looks like not too bad. Okay, so he's done. Alright, looks like that Carnage is gone. Maybe he jumped out. Alright, so let's... okay, we've got a teammate here. I was going to say, I was trying to figure out what to do here. Okay, he jumped, so this is a good time right here because he's has to move in that direction for that 5 seconds that he's floating. So that's a good time to start sprinting in because he can't change directions or do anything. Okay, perfect. Man, I was getting a little worried there. I wasn't sure exactly how this battle was going to turn out, but it looks like that might be game. That was a pretty solid round. That felt like a pretty good round. Probably post this one, and then yeah, we'll see if we can get over 1 million damage on another one. I'm not sure that this one was that, but pretty solid round anyway. So if you guys, oh, JK, no, I seriously thought that was like a 900,000 damage game, but yeah, there we go. Damage quest over. So anyways, if you guys like that, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button to show your support for the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more content, and drop a comment below. Let me know what kind of stuff you guys would like to see moving forward. I'm working on a new schedule so that I can get videos out a little bit more frequently for you guys. So yeah, drop a comment, let me know, and we'll see you in the next one.